want.
All right, Minion. No, god damn it, I almost said Minion.
Screwjob
podcast. Mike and Matt here. Let's do this crap. This is Hell in a Cell 2018. Right, that's the year. It's 2018.
It's garbage, right?
It was a good show, actually.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this show. 2018 is a pretty garbage year, though. No offense to you, 2018. 2017 was slightly better. Excuse me.
Shut the fuck up, Mike. Get reading those notes. Ah! Ow.
Hit you with the whipping stick. So I got a tool from work. It's a little claw thing for picking stuff out of chimneys. And that's the new swearing stick. So if either of us swear, we have to take a whack at each other with the stick.
That's why it hit me.
I shouldn't have hit you in the kneecap, because that hurts a lot. I was testing it to make sure. Sorry about that.
I thought it was because I told you to shut up.
No, it was because you said a bad word.
Sorry, everybody.
Yeah. So what word did you say?
Fuck my life. Ow.
The whipping stick's the best. It's a little claw tool to get stuff out of chimneys if we get stuck. It's great.
Or pick up Starburst. It's a mini crane.
Okay, so Hell in a Cell 2018. This show was in San Antonio, not the Alamo Dome that the Royal Rumble 97 happened in. This was a really good show, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Matt didn't get to watch the entire thing with me, and we wanted to record right after, but we couldn't because
I have a garbage job.
Yes, and
a garbage memory.
Yes, because we happened to have left our someone happened to have left their mic at their house, so we didn't get to record.
I wonder who the F that was.
Yeah, I wonder who it was too. So, just a fair warning. What we want to do for pay-per-views now, disregard everything we're going to say in the future regarding shows like In Your House and these ones. So, for shows in the modern era, like Super Showdown is coming up soon, those ones are going to be Wednesday releases, because it's just easier for us to get all of our 97 stuff packed away in one day, and then do 97 one upload on Wednesday for a bonus shenanigans for you guys. Excuse me. So this is going to be the second episode up on the channel, and it's going to be released September 26th, my birthday. So that's why you're gonna. That's why you're gonna see. That's why you guys saw Gollum earlier. What else am I forgetting? Am I forgetting anything? What am I trying to think of? I forgot. This is the problem with not having shared memories. We can't think at each other's.
Unfortunately.
I can't remember, and now
my brain ain't a server.
Huh?
My brain ain't a server.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were going to say it ain't Raisin Brand or whatever.
Well, it's not
what does that
either.
mean?
That would mean it's smart, and I definitely don't have Raisin Brand.
Okay, oh, yes, I remember what it was. So for In Your Houses and these shows, we're only going to do live reactions to the main event, because it's just easier than doing two major shows, or not doing any of the, or two major matches, or not doing any of the matches.
Yeah.
So only main events, no matter how crappy they are. Next In Your House, I believe it's not. 297 pay-per-views from now, we get to see Farouk versus The Undertaker in the main event, so that's going to be a match. But now let's just go straight into Hell in a Cell 2018, and we're going to start with our only pre-show match. As you'll probably see in our thumbnail, I have notes, and I was covered in them, and I was startled. So this was the New Day versus Rusev Day with Lana for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. So there were some pre-match antics between Aiden and the New Day, because Aiden does this whole sing-song thing that I love, except now he isn't doing it anymore because they just broke up Aiden English and Rusev. So my heart is 10 times shrunken. It's done a reverse Grinch, if you will.
I think my heart just stopped.
But let's just talk about the match. So pre-match song warm-up antics. So like a song battle, if you will. So Kofi and Aiden start off the match, and Rusev tags in early, and there was a pretty sweet transition. Rusev catched Kofi Kingston coming out of a springboard move, and I can't remember what it was. It was a springboard, but he changed it into a toss. I want to say it was a fall-away slam, but I'm not sure because I I don't have an encyclopedia in
I
front
would
of me.
help, but remember the show's gimmick.
What?
One is an expert, one's an idiot.
Well, the idiot didn't show up.
Oh yeah, I missed that too.
Yeah, you
So
showed
there are
up
two reasons I can't tell you.
Let's see. When did you show up? Were you here for Styles and Joe?
I saw around the end of Styles' fight.
Okay, well, that's the point where you get helpful to me, which is at least 2 pages away from now on my 3-page notes.
Oops.
Filled to the brim. That's okay. So yeah, Aiden and Rusev were working well together, which makes this whole breakup thing a little much stranger, actually. My dog is sniffing around.
Hi, Presley.
Hi, Presley. We're going to use her for views later, I'm sure.
That's a good idea.
That is a great idea. Keep that in the back pocket. Die fly. There's a fly around, sorry.
You should hit it with the chimney sweeper.
No, I don't want to break anything. And the electric zapper is somewhere. Oh, smooth. A dog just tried jumping up, and I was going to help her, but she refused to allow the helping. Okay, so, yeah, Rusev and Aiden were working well together. Aiden and Biggie tag in at the same time. And Aiden eats a bunch of suplexes. It was pretty great. Just watching him get tossed around like a rag doll and splashed. But Aiden does kick out. Then Rusev gets tag in. And it's changing momentum. Aiden tags back in. Suicide dive after Rusev's spear to the outside. So then some crazy stuff happened. Where there was some miscommunications between Aiden and Rusev. And I tried spelling miscommunications. As Matt can see, I had a stroke apparently while I was writing it.
I think it qualifies, yeah.
Yeah. And Aiden got set up for a powerbomb double stomp tag move, which was insane to watch. And he kicks out, Machka kick, super kick to Kofi after an assisted dive from Aiden. After an assisted dive. So, sorry, let me explain this. Biggie gave Kofi a boost to hop over the top rope, and Rusev caught him with a fucking... Excuse me. Here you go. Hit me with the stick. Ow. See, that's punishment. That's good. That's good. That's bad news bears. Good news bears.
Exactly.
He got caught with a match kick, super kick, right to the chin. It looked beautiful though. So, good old rest period. Kofi then hits Aiden with Trouble in Paradise. 1, 2, 3, and the New Day retain their tag titles. I originally had this as 3 stars, and I tried drawing star things, but I couldn't do it. But after further review, I'd say this is a 2.5 star match. Really good match, though. Opening contest for the pre-show. Then we get to the main show. And if you ever want to read some of these, feel free.
Okay.
Do you want to read this one?
I can try.
Alright, so let me just read this. So this is Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton inside Hell in a Cell. This feud wasn't interesting me. Michael Cole made a stupid call, saying it was the 39th Hell in a Cell. It's actually the 40th. There was a dark match on my birthday in 2011 on Raw that was 5 minutes long and it was trash. And for some reason they made the cell red. It stuck with the aesthetic, but it looked like trash, to be honest. So it made it hard to see from the outside, and there was a... Okay, so here's where you're starting, Matt.
Okay. A lot of tossing and... tossing of each other into the cell. Randy I thought it said...
Methodical.
I thought it said
he has a methodical style, i.e. slow as hell.
And slow Orton gets trouble. That wasn't really a swear.
Oh, hell's okay? Okay. Well, it's Hell in a Cell, you're right.
I've seen E-rated games with the word hell in the title.
I'm sorry. Well, that's
You're
fine.
good.
I owed you one for hitting you twice.
Yeah. Gets to the table to gut. Harder.
Alright, stop.
I said
I'll
harder.
read it. Alright.
Harder.
Okay, so Randy was very methodical and slow, so that's just basic Orton. He went and got a table, and slow Orton gets table to gut. Hardy then grabs a ladder and sets it up upside down. Orton grabs a chair, multiple ladder shots. Sorry, I skipped setting the ladder upside down. Orton got hit with multiple ladder shots to the stomach, and only one chair shot to Hardy put him down, so Orton regained control after getting hit with 7 shots from a ladder. Uh, Hardy then hit Poetry in Motion off a chair to Orton against the cell. That was a nice looking spot. Orton then superplexed Hardy. Hardy then hit Whisper in the Wind. It was a 2 count. Crowd started booing, actually, and they wanted tables. Stop. Hardy then set up an upside down ladder, and he was dropped into it like imagine a crocodile or an alligator's limbs just between someone, but it's a ladder.
That's pretty painful.
Yeah, it looked bad. But the worst is yet to come.
Poor Hardy.
Stop. Hardy, but yeah. So then Orton grabs a chair again, 4 more chair shots, and he grabs Hardy's studded belt. So it had like cool studs or whatever, because he's a cool dude. Hit him 2 times. Crowd was behind Hardy because he was getting his butt kicked. Orton put him in a rest hold. How Orton of him. He loves rest holds. That's just something you'll know about Randy Orton in the future. Yeah. So Hardy starts his comeback, power slam from Orton after a twist of fate attempt. That was a nice counter. Then Orton grabs a screwdriver, and this is where stuff gets nasty. So when Orton came back, he had this weird thing about Hardy's ears, where he stuck his finger through his ear, where he has, so you know those gauges? Mm-hmm. Those earrings that have the massive holes?
Yeah.
He didn't have his gauges in, so Orton put his finger through it, was pulling it and stuff. So he started doing that with his finger, as per usual. Then he grabbed the screwdriver and stuck it through and twisted. It looks so bad.
I actually remember seeing that.
Oh, didn't I?
Did I get here a lot earlier than I...
No, you didn't. Actually...
You must have... No, I remember. You were like, I hope that's prosthetic or something.
Yeah, I was telling you about that.
I remember seeing footage. Maybe you rewinded.
It was a replay on the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that looked brutal. And apparently it's not that dangerous of a spot and doesn't... It sure looks painful, but I guess it doesn't hurt that bad.
I would still never let anyone do that to me.
Yeah, absolutely not. It was sticking a screwdriver through someone's ear and twisting. I wrote, I start to gag. That is a true statement. Then there was a low blow to Orton. Hardy, quote-unquote, snaps and hits Orton with multiple weapons. Orton was started bleeding from weapon shots to the back.
That's why the cage is red.
No, that's not why. It was because it got hit with that belt.
I know.
That belt was a mother trucker. That entire show. Orton hits Vintage Orton, i.e. it's DDT off the middle rope. Let's see. So there was a top rope cutoff. Orton goes for an RKO. Twist of fate counter from that. Then this is where stuff gets crazy again. Jeff sets up a swanton bomb onto Orton through a chair, i.e. he set a chair up on Orton, except it was the, not the padded side up, but the, the ridges on the back. That's the one place I would not want to land if I was doing a spot on a chair.
Clearly, yeah.
But he decided to do it. Hits it, and there's a kick out. So, at this point, Hardy grabs a ladder and table, and hits a twist of fate, sets Randy up on the table, and then he starts monkey barring, if you will, on top of the cell, and proceeds to get ready to try to hit a splash on Orton. Orton rolls away way too early, so it doesn't look great, and Hardy face plants and eats it, and ENT's coming out. Orton's like, I want to pin him. Do your job. Do your job. To quote. Pins him 1, 2, 3, and the match is over. So there's also Also, the ring announcer was very unenthusiastic. It was just, here's your winner, Randy Orton. Have a little pizzazz, why don't you?
Here's your winner. Presley tried eating the fly, by the way.
Yeah, she does that. She tries eating flies.
Fierce little puppy.
Yeah, but that was a very clearly botched match. Honestly, I started rewatching this match earlier, and it got better. I don't know if I want to get a 4. I'd probably say 3.5, 3.75 maybe. it was still a good match, but it was occasionally boring to me because I'm not that big of a Randy Orton fan. All right.
Okay.
Page 1, be gone. Page 2, welcome.
Welcome.
Oh
page
my god,
2.
I forgot there's an entire just page for 2 matches.
Woo-hoo.
Oh boy, then you can help me.
Gotcha.
Oh god. So this was Charlotte versus Becky Lynch, SmackDown's Women's Championship match up next. Crowd was behind Becky, and there was some booing for Charlotte, but it was still, no one was getting booed out of the building. So they were going counter for counter early, very evenly matched. Charlotte was working on legs and attacking the midsection. Becky was countering, she brought the fight to the outside for about 3 seconds. And Becky was primarily focusing on the arms during this match. Okay, what did I write here? Bridge on hammerlock. Oh, so Shio was doing a hammerlock takedown with a bridge. That was very interesting. The announcers, mostly Michael Cole, was talking about how Charlotte was not going to be able to bridge with her arm, with an injured arm, but she happened to beat Asuka at WrestleMania 34 with a one-handed bridge. That was sad, because she shouldn't have lost that undefeated streak. Figure eight. We'll get to that eventually.
Yeah.
That's a ways off, thankfully. Speaking of which, when's the last time I saw Asuka on TV? Christ, she hasn't been around in forever. Sorry, back to this. So, excuse me, I lost myself. There was a suplex to Becky, big boot to her also. She goes for a leg lock. Becky then locks in an armbar counter. Locks in an armbar, which is countered into a powerbomb pin, which is a 2 count and a kick, 2 count kick out, and then that was the double down. And Becky starts doing hammerlock inverted DDTs, or she does a hammerlock inverted DDT for a 2 count, which was pretty sick, honestly. Charlotte avoids top rope attacks, counters into a Boston Crab, which is always great to see. Becky gets to the ropes, attacks arm with post. She's rolled up, and then she rolls through into a disarmer, which is her armbar finisher. Charlotte gets out of the pressure of that, goes for a spear. Becky reverses it into a pinfall. 1, 2, 3. And the crowd went wild, and Becky then snubbed Charlotte's handshake/hug attempt. It was a really good, entertaining match, honestly. And I enjoyed it, and I gave it 3.5 stars because of that.
F yeah.
And this is why I can't carry this. Okay, this was the most crazy match of the night, in my opinion. This was the Raw Tag Team Championship. Die Fly! Raw Tag Team Championship match. Nice. We need the zapper, and I don't want to go get it.
I don't have my NES zapper.
Okay, this was the most insane match of the night. Raw Tag Team Championship match. Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler versus Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. Rollins is the IC champ. Rollins and Ziggler started off. Dean tags in, double team moves. Renee Young cheering for her husband. That's nice to see, honestly. It was nice and heartwarming. Rollins and McIntyre tag in. This is my problem, is I have my notes got crunched up. If you see, it's got a little loop-ski.
Stupid Cheetos.
Mm-hmm. It looks like a Cheeto. So Dean tags back in, and back in quick to face Drew. So Drew McIntyre's a massive dude, and Dean Ambrose doesn't take crap, so he wanted to go face to face. And I wrote this: Ambrose fighting like a madman, tricked by Dolph and double teaming. She's tricked by Dolph, and they're double teaming Dean. Dean stun guns Dolph. Rollins comes in off of a hot tag. Drew trips Seth. DDT by Dolph, 2 count. They're double teaming Rollins. Dolph tags in, starts sticking around. I wrote that as a note. You can hit me. Around mocking Rollins. Dolph hit harder. Dolph tags in. Ow! My knee.
I hit myself too.
Ow. Yeah, you have to be careful. That was a bad spot. Dolph tags in, starts messing around, mocking Rollins. He goes for a sleeper counter on Rollins. What? Did I write Dallas? Dallas? What? Rollins does something. Dolph goes... Rollins starts countering. Dolph goes to the eyes. Drew takes out Dean. Reverse Alabama Slam. That looked great. Ref missed the tag to Dean. Lots of heat on Ziggler and McIntyre. Double team continues on Rollins. Seth counters into a superplex. Drew tags in, and he's hit with a blockbuster. Hot tag to Dean, massive pop. And he's going counter with Drew growling. Oh yeah, Dean growls and makes a weird noise. Yeah, that happened. Drew suplexes Dean into the corner. Ziggler and Rollins tag in. Dean and Seth suicide dives. Rollins hits Dolph with a Falcon Arrow. 2 count.
Punch.
Buckle bomb. Drew breaks up the pinfall. Roll up counter into a roll up kick out. Zigzag. Rollins kicks out. Super kick roll up. This is all one sentence, and this was happening within 3 minutes of itself. In 2 minutes of itself, rather. Super kick roll up. Drew frog splash. Drew kick out. Dean tags in massive flying clothesline to Dean. Dolph. McIntyre comes in, cuts him off. Massive clothesline to Dean. Dolph tags in after a kip up. It's classic Shawn Michaels style. Seth tags in, superplex to Dolph into a Falcon Arrow. Claymore kick to Rollins out of nowhere. Dolph lands on Seth. 1, 2, 3. Dolph and Dean retain. And I wrote onto the side, I need a cigarette. 4.5 stars. That was amazing. It was a great match. Just finisher upon finisher. It was just so much fun to watch.
F yeah.
So next we get to the WWE Championship match. AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe. But first, Samoa Joe reads us a bedtime story. And it was great. It was one of the weirdest things I've ever had to watch for a hype package.
I'm tired.
But it was so odd. It just... Samoa Joe's can be a creepy dude. It was just weird, man. I didn't understand what was happening. It didn't need to happen. But it certainly did.
Just happened.
It happened. Okay, so this is a very emotional feud. And AJ started hot. Drop kick from Styles. AJ, he's bringing the fight outside, goes for a phenomenal forearm early. Joe rolls out and he starts targeting the knee. Big boot outside. It was great looking. AJ, he's tossing the stairs. Remind me of, I want to say it was TLC 2017, maybe it was 18, where I think it's Nakamura. It wasn't TLC, either way. It's pay-per-view. Nakamura tosses AJ into the stairs. There's a guy in the front row who goes, "Oh my gosh, AJ, are you okay?" I've got to remember what show that's on, because that was funny.
Sounds like me when we're watching.
It does, honestly. It was very funny. It reminded me quite a lot of that throwing into the into the stairs. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Joe was all about saying that he was going to be AJ Styles' wife's new daddy.
Well then.
Yeah, and his daughter's new daddy, because her normal daddy isn't coming home.
It sounds kind of
so suggestive. Joe is daddy now. Daddy Joe.
Woo!
Excuse me. Sorry, so where was I? Getting thrown into the stairs, right? Yep. Yeah. Tossed on the stairs. Joe sweeps legs. Joe beats the crap out of Styles. Corner enziguri. He legitimately runs through Styles with a clothesline. It looked brutal. He then headbutts AJ on the top rope. AJ escapes. He does his weird combo attack thing. Forearm to the corner. Forearm to sitting Joe. Reverse DDT on Joe. Springboard moonsault. Oh, sorry. It was a reverse DDT moonsault. Then on Joe. Then a springboard moonsault into Joe's knees. Powerbomb transition to Boston Crab from Joe into the STF. AJ reaches for the rope. Fan yells at Joe, "Pineapple doesn't belong on pizza."
Biggest lie I ever heard.
That was a highlight. The match kind of slows down for a second. AJ hits a sit-out rack bomb, which was very impressive. Springboard 450 is a kick out after that. AJ then sets up the Styles Clash, which is reversed into a I can't remember what the specific term for it is, but I'll call it a catapult. A catapult into the turnbuckle. He is then decapitated by a clothesline. Joe goes for the Muscle Buster, which we haven't seen in a while, and it's countered into a Styles Clash. Enziguri from Joe Styles. Styles then looks for the Calf Crusher. Another Enziguri. It's 2 count. Joe countered AJ. No, sorry. There was an Enziguri attempt. Joe counters it. AJ goes for a phenomenal forearm and is cashed by Joe into the Coquina Clutch, which is countered into a pinfall. 1, 2, 3. AJ retains, but however, a different angle shows a tap out. 4.5 stars. Another amazing match. Like these two could not go. These two could not do wrong. They've done great work in TNA before, but this was just an amazing match to watch. But the problem is, I haven't watched SmackDown and Raw recently. But for Super Showdown, it's like there must be a winner. But AJ won. The ref just didn't see him tap out at the end. So I don't know why they're doing that tagline. They can continue this feud much longer for all I care, because it was a great match. If they keep putting on high quality matches like this outside the cell, like honestly, this match probably should have been inside Hell in a Cell because it's so heated and angry. Because like he's
just like the red Joe's of the
trying.
cell.
Well, yeah, Joe's trying to steal AJ's family basically, and like how doesn't that warrant being inside Hell in a Cell? Okay. This is the one that you joined in on. Worst match of the night, in my opinion.
Yep.
Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella versus The Miz and Maurice.
Where do we begin on this one?
Your one sentence note that was barely a sentence. Of Miz and girl bad. Something else.
Yeah.
All right. So Maurice avoids fighting Brie. Bryan and Miz go at it. Bryan goes for the yes lock early. Miz avoids Bryan. Bryan tags in Brie. Maurice tags in Miz. Bryan all over Miz. Hurricane Rana. Yes chant. Running knee. If you're wondering, I'm going through this fast because I hated this match. Would you just not go for friend?
Something.
Running knee. Counter into a roll up. Counter into yes lock. Maurice breaks it up. Miz avoids the knee in the corner. Corey Graves wants Daniel Bryan and Brie to divorce. That was a commentary thing. Renee Young was very upset. Backbreaker, neckbreaker counter on Bryan. Miz mocks Brie. Bryan counters superplex, counters superplex with a headbutt attempt. With headbutt. He attempts a flying headbutt and misses, and that's brutal to watch, knowing his history of concussions. Miz baseball slide to. Oh, sorry. Brie. Miz launched to the outside. Brie tags in. Brie attacks Miz with a baseball slide to Maurice. Then she goes after Maurice and head to table. Looks like crap. Miz. So she's basically doing the hit you in the. It's like a table, or it's like my hand is hitting the table, but it wasn't actually hitting the table at all. It looked like terrible, terrible trash.
Yeah.
From two people who didn't know what
like
they were
Just
doing.
like the rest of the
Yeah,
match.
honestly. I'm losing my voice for that because it was that bad. Miz breaks it up. Miz breaks up a cover. Yes kicks to roll away from last. Oh, no, yes kicks to Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella. They roll away from the last kick. Bryan and Brie stop Miz and Maurice from running away. Roll up by Brie. Crap. It was crap. Countered into a roll up by Maurice, and that's 3 count. And that was the end of the match. It was terrible. 1.5 stars.
Oh, yeah.
It was horrid. It was horrid to watch. The final pinfall attempt looked terrible. I know it's what you had. It's their finish that you have to work with, but you can at least put a little bit more effort into it, I guess. God, it's bad. I'm just waiting for Miz and Bryan. Hopefully they drag it out to WrestleMania, but they make the story a smidge more interesting at this point because they're starting to lose me.
It's just that of all the matches I could have walked in on, it had to be that one.
Like this is supposed to be this is probably going to be one of their hottest feuds of the year, and they're starting. And this is midway through, and they got some bad matches.
I didn't enjoy it at all. You gave it a 1.5. I think that's a little too generous. I gave it literally 0.
Yeah.
As we were watching.
Yep. Okay, so this is a slightly better match, but not by much. Rousey with Natalya versus Bliss with Alicia Fox and Mickie James for this Raw Women's Tag Champ. Again, counters for counters, throws. Michael Cole call of the night. I fought her before. Quote unquote. I fought her before. That was it. That was something that Ronda Rousey apparently said. I fought her before. Fox and James constantly interfere. Natalya does nothing. She's useless as a manager for Rousey. Bliss hitting Rousey with shoulders into the corner and kick to the ribs, double knees. Double knees to Bliss. So Bliss was dominating, and it was honestly interesting seeing Ronda Rousey sell because she was very good at it. And we wouldn't expect Ronda to be someone who's like in a match where she has to sell because she's UFC Ronda kicking butt all the time, right?
Yeah.
It was interesting, honestly. Like I didn't expect that, and it was nice to see, honestly. So then there's a judo throw followed by a dropkick counter onto Bliss. Bliss drop kicks and hits him a counter. Yep. Then Bliss is working on the ribs some more all match. They both go for a double crossbody. Ronda gets up, judo throw, angry Ronda face, mule kick to the ribs, suplex, armbar. Ronda retains 2 stars.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, it was a match.
Yeah, it was technically a match.
And I think that leaves us with one last thing that we have to do.
Yes.
Make sure my volume's okay.
Yeah.
I think it was at 20 before. That'll do.
This cage is made out of knuckles.
Okay, this is the main event, and sadly, this is going to be our second time watching it. Our reactions aren't going to be as good, but maybe we'll find some new stuff out of it. Yeah. I originally thought this match was kind of bad.
You can discover more,
but hopefully it'll be better than before. This is actually going to round out at around 50 minutes. I love that stuff.
Yeah, buddy.
That's the power of notes. Okay, so at this point, depending on if we edit or not, it will be 3:32, 40, 3, 2, 1, starting the match. Oh, and we're at 3:09:46 right now. Sorry, my bad.
True that.
For the in-show. Mick Foley's making this entrance. We didn't do the hype package. My apologies.
Cage is made out of knuckles.
Yeah. First time I opened my Diet Pepsi.
Hi, Diet Pepsi.
Oh, Mick Foley.
Ladies and gentlemen!
Oh, Mick Foley. How can you hate him?
Mick Foley's my favorite ref.
You want to get smacked.
That beard
Not
is
with
awesome.
the stick.
I love that
Remember
beard.
20 years ago when he flew up the Hell in a Cell? Man, I can't wait for WrestleMania 32 when we get to hear Michael Cole make one of the crappiest calls of his career.
Good catch.
Yep. So Shane McMahon jumped off Hell in a Cell and he missed. Yeah. And much like Foley flying off, only he wasn't thrown. Shane McMahon threw himself.
Yeah.
And Michael Cole, what he does, he says, I believe it's, gosh darn it. And you see him, he checks his paper, for the love of mankind! Oh my, it's so bad, because he was mankind and he flew off the cell. It was so terrible. It bothered me so much.
I love stuff like that.
It's such a bad call.
Like when I acknowledge how bad it is, but like
the call, I fought her before.
Yeah,
Ronda
exactly.
Rousey, I fought her before.
I fought her once.
I fought her before. Braun Strowman, everyone's favorite sexy beast on Tinder.
Hi, Strowman.
He's a big, sweaty man.
I super liked him.
Oh, I bet you did. That's not a joke. He is on Tinder. I love him.
I know it's not a joke.
He's so lovable. Except they're trying to make him a heel or whatever.
This was the first time I've seen him when we watched this originally, and I had to say I was rooting for him.
Oh, that reminds me. This is Braun Strowman's Money in the Bank cash-in match, and that will screw everything up. Except it was, in the end, it was a good booking decision. What happened? To I believe get the briefcase off them. I didn't watch Raw the following night, and I'm not gonna be able to watch it tonight because I'm working. But we'll just see what happens with this.
You got a Raw deal.
Ugh.
For the love of mankind.
For the love of mankind, that joke was terrible. Man, I'm upset that Braun doesn't have the briefcase anymore. And it made sense for him to cash in, but I'll check the wiki. I'll check the wiki, see if it still if that counted as his cash in.
He has a briefcase full of Tinder likes.
I would love that. I can't get that though.
Oh.
Follow us on Twitter and find our Tinder. That is the true thing. If you live local, you can find us on Tinder. We have Lex Luger as our Tinder account.
Yep.
I love you, Lex. He's the Lex Express.
Lexpress.
Dum Dum. Dum Dum. Big Dog. Roman. Reigns. Da-da. Here comes the big dog.
Big dog.
Or as Ross from Cultaholic would say, the big dog. I don't want to blow. I don't want to blow out the mic, but he says that.
We got a pop filter. It's okay.
Oh yeah, we do now. It's fancy,
isn't it? Pop.
Pop filter.
Pop away, beach.
All right, let's check to see if that counted as his official cash in if he lost the briefcase. Because it would be smart if they got it off him that way, but it would also be a Raw deal for everyone.
True dat.
Like that wasn't even meant to be a pun. It just bothers me that happened.
It bothers you. It happened. It happened in 2015.
I don't remember. Oh, Seth Rollins won it, I think. Excuse me. No, Seth Rollins won it in 2014 and then cashed in at WrestleMania 31.
Universal.
Okay, so he relinquished the briefcase August 27th, 2018 episode of Raw when he made his cash in official at for Hell in a Cell, so he doesn't have it anymore, which really sucks.
Yeah.
Because the way they ended that bothers me so much. It would have pissed everyone off if he just got rolled over on and lost the match, but still, like,
yeah,
it was a dumb decision.
Was a doozy.
It certainly happened.
One of the signs when Strowman was running up, I think it said something about Pikachu. Like it said Strowman and Pikachu have something in common. I don't know if I completely misread that, but
I'm sure that's exactly what it said.
Pikachu.
You're right, Michael. You can't escape Hell in a Cell.
Nope.
Except for when everyone leaves Hell in a Cell and walks out the doors occasionally.
Aww.
And, climbs up onto the roof and does stupid stunts.
For the love of mankind.
For the love of mankind, that shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
Dun. I should turn it back down. Oh, I muted it. No. I hit a button.
No mutations.
Don't yell at me. Oh, big Braun.
So.
Oh, yay. Yay, JoJo. At least you're excited for this match. At least you showed up to work.
Yeah.
Braun! Fly! Go away.
Fly.
You're not Jeff Goldblum.
Nope. No one can replace Jeff Goldblum, not even his fly form.
Universal Champion!
Richard B.
Reigns. He's the big dog. Big dog. Alright, you're gonna blow it up. Oh, he stole the belt. Say, I am big boy now.
He's gotta keep his pants up.
That's why he has a belt.
Punched him. Well, now he doesn't have a belt.
Punch. Punch. Oh, Renee Young, your commentary is so much better than Jonathan Cushman. And you haven't barely said anything so far in this match.
True that.
tossing him like a rag doll.
I was gonna say, if I had to fight him, I would use my size to my advantage.
Oh boy. This is wrestling.
Technically.
Oh,
Boom!
that kind of poop.
Skull
He
explosion.
just kind of just ran into it on his own.
Yeah.
Didn't have that momentum. Oh,
Slammed by
cell,
Knuckles.
Roman. Eat cell, boy.
Slammed by Knuckles' skin.
See, I want it to be classy and original, but now it isn't because we had a second time we're watching it. It's not fun anymore.
So,
I'm not emotionally invested in Braun trying to kill Roman.
Roman.
Roman Rollins reigns. Eat cage, nerd.
Such a
He's
nerd.
a monster among men.
Monster among thieves.
Just bouncing him. I think I remember the spot. Maybe I think he whips them back and forth between the two things, that'd be cool. Like a pinball. Boink.
Boing, boing.
Excuse. I want to say maybe it was the other Hell in a Cell match, but I want to say someone got tossed into the chain and then bounced right back and hit himself in the ring post. You okay?
Yeah.
Did you fall asleep on me?
No.
Are you making fun of me because I didn't sleep last night?
No!
Uh-huh.
The cage is red, and red is the color of Knuckles.
Stop. I have the beaten stick.
Oh, yeah.
I will hit you with it. Really
Got some
dumb.
extra Coke in the fridge.
I do have a diet. I have a 2-liter diet in the fridge.
Cool. Mind if I grab that?
Yes, you can.
Thank
I
you.
give you parmash.
Good.
Oh, your knees
It's
popped.
been a long day. Yeah, my knees usually pop.
Well, you hit the table. You ruined everything.
Well, time to cancel the show.
Show's canceled, everybody. I want to thank Matt ruining it all.
You're welcome, guys.
Yep, this is going to come out on a Wednesday, and we're recording it on the Monday prior to that Wednesday.
Monday. Where are your cups upstairs?
Yes, they're always upstairs, Matt. You know where they
Well, I
are.
know they are, but... Oh, yeah, I do know.
And I said, what about breakfast at Roman's place? Hey, audience, what's your favorite Deep Blue Something song? If you have one, you're a liar. Oh, just eat that apron, Roman. Right in the face. It's troubling, audience. It's troubling for me. Because I want to have that original reaction to this live pay-per-view that was new to us. And we didn't have the mic, so we didn't get to record this live thing. And it's annoying because I want to say, hey, it's like, we want
Oh,
our original reactions. That's what we're going to try to do now for these Wednesday releases. Give you our full unabridged takes. Always having the mic here now. Now we have 2 mics that we know officially work and sound okay.
Yes, we do.
So that's the plan for the future.
I got you an extra cup.
Oh, you did? Thank you.
You're welcome. So, guys, you know the gimmick of the show is Mikey here is a pro.
Don't call me Mikey, I'll kill you. I will murder you. And I will bury you.
Mike here is a pro. He knows everything about wrestling, and I'm the one who doesn't know anything.
Still not a pro.
I went upstairs to get a cup. I saw a wrestling cup with a bunch of wrestler faces.
Oh, you saw the one that I got from from when SmackDown came to Worcester.
Yeah.
I got me some collector cups.
And I thought one of them was Donald Trump.
He was at WrestleMania 23?
Was he?
I want to say it's 23. Don't worry, we'll watch that.
Yeah. We'll watch it on President's Day.
I would prefer not to. Because we can watch 2 different Donald Trump Manias.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Mania 4 and 5 took place at Trump Plaza, even though it isn't actually Trump Plaza.
Oh.
Donald Trump got the naming rights to it. Hold up. This is the only time we're ever going to talk about the President of the United States here. We do not have a political view. I'm sure the people who know me on Facebook and my Twitter know I have a political view, and I make it very clear to them what I believe. And I make it clear to my friends and family what I believe. And you can have your own opinions, but, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm only talking about wrestling. The only part of Donald Trump that I'm ever going to cover on this show is the fact that he was involved at WrestleMania 4 and 5, and he owned the naming rights to them. So it took place at Trump Boardwalk Casino Plaza, but it was actually Atlantic Boardwalk Hall. But he got the name right, so he said it was Trump Plaza. And 23, Battle of the Billionaires. So that's the only time we're ever going to cover the president. Fun fact, though, I believe it was at 5. Donald Trump was seen with a mobster that was used against him towards the end of that 2016 campaign. So fun facts all around.
I didn't hear about that, honestly. Not that we're going to get
I
into
heard about
it,
that
but
later, honestly. I didn't know about it prior. I learned about it later. It was interesting, though.
It's news to me. But
back to the match, though. But
yes.
Those are the few times we're ever going to talk about the president. He is there, and we will see his young face. Honestly, it's weird. I may not like the dude, personally, but he actually looked like he was in relatively good shape in the early 90s.
Yeah.
He looked pretty good. It was late 80s, early 90s. He looked pretty okay. Honestly. That's despite everything about the guy that I dislike personally, but there we go. I already broke the no politics rule.
Yes.
Whatever. But he had a hot wife, so, and she was there, so that's something at least to watch instead. Hey-o, we're in trouble. Oh, going for the Superman punch. Choke slam, I love it. 1, 2, kick out. What are you thinking? You're not Kane. You're not Kane. You can't win with a choke slam. You're not the Big Show. Oh, Mick Foley, what you doing, Willis? Strowman thinks
his reaction.
Count.
Oh, Strowman's reaction.
I love how Mick Foley doesn't have an ear. I told you that story, right?
Yeah, you did. It's crazy.
I love that story. Oh, good censorship.
Yeah, I noticed the last second. I was like, whoops.
Oh, I thought you noticed that I was brandishing the stick getting ready.
Nope. That's not what I noticed.
Moving it back and forth while I was waiting.
There was a part where Strowman ran into the pole and the announcer was like, "Oh, shoulder first," and I thought it was funny because he was like, "Ah!" Then he hit the pole.
He likes screaming.
I really do. That's why I like Strowman, because like he screams whenever he does anything. Like he'll be walking through the park and he's like, "Ah!"
Yeah, he goes Braun and screams that way he enters. There he goes. There he goes now.
That's why I love him.
Superman punch, the dumbest looking move I've ever seen.
No, but
it would
honestly,
be cool if it was a UFC style Superman punch, but it just looks dumb.
It did.
It looks like he's just trying to punch him on top of the head, but he loses momentum.
Yeah.
It looks stupid, Roman. Oh, I just love Renee Young. She's attractive, and her voice is attractive.
Don't be sexist, Mike.
Michael Cole's voice makes me die inside.
Oh.
There we go. I said something nice about both of them. And Corey Gray's commentary is there, and it's above average.
Yes.
There we go. Not Jim Ross, though. I do appreciate how Roman has the Connor's Cure logo on the back of his gear, though. That's nice. That video, I refuse to watch that video. It'll make me cry, the Connor's Cure video.
Well,
Connor the Crusher. I will never watch it. It'll make me cry. I know, and I don't want to watch it.
You can have me do a live reaction while
we
you
can
don't
both
watch.
do it if we want, because I will cry.
Okay.
That would be special. We can do that for WrestleMania 30, honestly. Because he's there. That poor kid.
I'm up for it.
God bless you, child. Connor the Crusher up in heaven, or wherever the heck you want to be, kid.
Oh.
Do-do-do-do.
I see Strowman's nipple.
His stripple?
Yeah.
What's Roman doing walking
Someone like
around?
pinches it, he goes, "Ah!"
Oh, I remember the spot. It's the slowest drive-by ever.
Yeah. It's pretty clear by how
Here
he's
he comes.
going now.
He's setting up. Aroo! I'm the big dog.
Godzilla.
Look at that. It's so
He just
casually
runs over.
slow. Eat
right
that,
in the face.
Eat those steel steps, boy. Toss in those 500 steps like they weigh nothing.
Because they do weigh a lot.
No, they weigh nothing.
What do you mean? I could pick them up with like 3 hands.
It's so slow.
Boom.
He can't get enough speed going around. It's hilarious.
Better than the footprint he had earlier from Braun.
Better than the footprint, Renee. You're correct.
Footprint.
Renee, stop being okay, commentary. Be better.
He can't help it.
The steel steps are completely legal. Not like the first Hell in a Cell match would tell us about what's illegal and what's not legal. Because it's Hell in a Cell, there's no DQ. Remember that, people. Hell in a Cell, no disqualification, no DQ. Remember that. It's not like it'll come back later.
Sorry for laughing again, but I love it whenever Strowman Steve's like, "You're kidding me!"
Stay down, you moron.
I love that.
I love Braun so much. She's the best.
Stay down, you moron!
So, I wasn't going to tell you this, but I'm getting you something. It'll probably be for Christmas, but earlier.
Oh?
And I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to get you for your first wrestling shirt.
Get me a Braun Strowman shirt.
I'm debating getting you a Braun Strowman shirt, or if I can find an Ahmed Johnson shirt.
Slipped over the stairs.
Or a Bramed Johnson shirt.
Bramed Johnson.
Strowman Johnson.
I'm trying to imagine what that would look like. No, just
It
get
would
me a shirt.
it would look like Braun Strowman's body with Ahmed Johnson's head, or vice versa.
No, just get me a
one's
shirt.
Black and the other one's white.
Yeah, get me a shirt just with Strowman's nipple on it.
No, because I would not pay money to have that made.
It'll just say stripple underneath.
Oh,
or no, I have a better idea. It'll say
no. Okay.
It'll say Braun, but the bra part is spelled bra because his nipple is showing.
Bra.
Braun.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Braun.
I love Braun Strowman though.
I think he's him, Ahmed, and AJ. I think are my favorite 3.
So you like big sweaty men, except for AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Learning a lot about you this series, huh, Matt?
I am talking about his nipple a lot.
This podcast is really just letting us know a lot.
Apparently.
Man, so I was talking to our friend Xavier, who we're going to get on a show. How we're going to gather, what I want to do is we're going to gather as many people as possible in our best mic. We're going to sit here and we're going to watch Mania upon Mania upon Mania and record as much as possible and have an entire crew of people.
That'll be a fun day.
Yep. It could be a multiple day thing if we have time.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Winter break. That's when we're doing it.
Okay.
We'll go to Dollar Tree or Dollar Store, stock up on supplies for 2 days, and then we'll sit down and we'll watch pro wrestling.
I'll get my schedule ready.
Yeah, we'll figure this out. We'll talk to people around it. We'll have to get Jordan into one.
Yeah.
Work around her weird schedule. Spear into the table.
I love how the table backfired on him.
It's like everyone loves the table break though. It looked great.
It did.
1, 2. No, it's a kick out.
I love that. Braun was just completely 100% still, and then in the matter of a millisecond, he just completely, like, lightning, boom!
That's the kick out. I love it. The kick out's the best part of the match.
True that.
Best kick out I've ever seen, which we'll eventually cover. Shawn Michaels Undertaker WrestleMania 25. Greatest kick out I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Actually, Triple H. Oh, Dolph and Drew are here. WrestleMania 28. Triple H versus Undertaker inside Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
End of an era Hell in a Cell match with Shawn Michaels, special guest referee. It was one of the closest things I've ever seen. Like, those two are amazingly close.
Yeah.
Oh, Seth and Dean are here. After their massive beating, they're not showing any wounds.
Nope.
No selling, am I right?
No selling.
What selling, am I right?
They're selling us a cell show.
Sell those wounds and injuries. Nope, okay.
When am I going to do a commentary on the Human Spiders match?
I don't know. Do we want to get sued by Marvel?
Yeah, kinda.
That'll give us some mainstream cred.
True.
Actually, it would be. Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about Spider-Man the movie. I thought you were talking about Arachnaman
No.
from WCW.
No, I mean Spider-Man 1 when he's like,
Yeah,
I'm the
I
human
know.
Spider.
Against Bonesaw,
Yeah, what are we gonna commentate on
Macho Man Randy Savage, who you didn't know was Macho Man Randy Savage.
that? No.
Also, I learned Xavier doesn't know who Macho Man Randy Savage is either. Yeah, we were looking at WrestleMania posters because we were going to
I've
put
at
our
least heard
faces
his
on
name
them.
over the years.
Yeah, but it was because we're going to put our faces on them.
Yeah.
I think it was the WrestleMania 8 poster because it's Flair versus Savage
Yeah.
for the championship on that show.
Yeah.
Not the main event, weird enough, because Hogan's involved.
Yeah.
But it's, he's like, I can grow my beard out and look like that guy. It's like, you know that's Macho Man Randy Savage, right? And he's like, he didn't say anything. It's like, okay. He didn't know, I guess. That made me upset.
I would have done the same thing, or I would have like played into that. I would have been like, no, I don't know. I probably would have done the same thing, honestly.
Sorry, hold up. Let me just get my drink down, then I'll do Savage.
I'm gonna cover Mike while he's taking a drink. Okay, he's back, everybody.
Oh yeah, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Bonesaw!
Bonesaw is ready. I can do a good macho.
This is incredible.
Okay, so I'm going to keep an eye on what happens to Drew and Dean, because if you remember, they just disappeared.
Yeah.
I don't remember what happened. Also, Braun and Roman taking a nap still.
Yeah. It looks like he's pooping out hair.
Pooping out hair, huh? I know the maturity level of Dean's got a kendo stick.
Reminds me of that old Super Nintendo game, Kendo Rage.
What are you talking about?
Video games based on the anime.
Stop.
Kendo Rage.
Stop. You're not half of the table at our QCC. And to the nobody there who watches, shut up. Super kick. Oh, it bothers me. Let's look at the cell. It bothers me that it droops that much.
Yeah.
Ugh, it wasn't safe. It wasn't safe when Foley flew through it. That was an accident. Dean just bashing Dolph's brains.
Imagine Foley just looking up and being like, I swear to God.
Uh-oh, he caught it. Punch, 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 punch off.
They look like me and my younger brother fighting when we were kids.
Okay, double down clothesline. Did they just stay there for the rest of the match?
Probably.
Because I don't know. Thank God in hell. Oh, well,
Thank God in hell.
Good call, Michael. Did you read that one off the script too? I hate
Apparently.
him. I hate his guts. You're the worst commentator I've ever listened to, except for Jonathan Coachman.
I love your raw hatred of him.
Michael Cole is trash.
Yeah. I believe you.
He was somehow worse in the 90s. He got good in 2000s on SmackDown, but then he became trash.
Full
Because
circle.
they replaced Michael Cole. They replaced JR with Michael Cole, which is like replacing like a home-cooked like turkey with a rotisserie chicken.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay, so
Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Climbs whatever a cell can.
copyright. We're done. We're done. Okay, it looks like Dean and Drew are just dead, so that's okay.
Pretty much.
Much like Roman and Braun, they died. They died down there. That's why they haven't moved throughout the entire match.
Yeah.
They've been resting forever.
In the crowd, I notice look at that guy with the really the purple shirt with sunglasses.
That's a Macho Man Randy Savage shirt.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
I thought I knew about him.
I never thought you did.
I didn't. I only know of the name.
Yeah, clearly. And Bonesaw.
Bonesaw is ready.
We'll check to see if there's any Arachnaman matches on the network.
I know of the Human Spider, Lou Albano.
I know you know Captain Lou Albano.
Jake the Snake, Hulk Hogan.
Oh, you know the
The
racist
Rock.
one.
The Rock.
Who's your favorite racist wrestler, Hulk Hogan or the Ultimate Warrior?
The only one I know is Hulk Hogan, so I guess by default.
Oh. Who's your favorite gay-bashing wrestler? Ultimate Warrior or Ultimate Warrior?
Probably Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, good choice.
What did Hulk...
Bye.
That's like me when I remember that I'm 22 years old already.
Oh, I'm sorry. You crashed through 2 tables.
Yeah.
Okay, so those 2 are dead. Is Dean and Drew dead up there, and Braun and
Well, they
Rowan are
fell
also
like
dead?
25 something feet, so. But
They're all dead, actually.
2 dead on top of the cell, 2 dead on the floor.
2 dead in the ring.
Oh yeah, that too. So
Is that Brock Lesnar's music? If this was live, I'd be more shocked about it because we record it live, Matt.
hey, he's the one I thought was Donald Trump when I saw him on the cup.
Oh, you thought Brock Lesnar? They look nothing alike.
No,
I do like
the angle I
do
saw.
like Brock Lesnar with beard again. Oh, this
Yeah.
is badass. I remember this. Hit me with the stick. Sorry. Oh yeah, Heyman's swearing. Ow. Heyman's swearing at the referee to let him go, and Brock's just like, no.
Yeah.
I love this. He just kicks the door
Yeah, I
open. It's
remember
so awesome.
This is the first thing I saw of Brock too. So like,
I love it. Like, this reminds me of early 2000s Brock. Best Brock Lesnar. And I love the beard. Crazy 2015 beard Lesnar is the best Lesnar.
yeah. No, but like, please defend me, audience. The angle and lighting I saw, I like thought it was Trump's face for some reason.
No.
Even though I knew it wasn't him because like, pepper spray. Yeah.
Oh, Mick Foley getting pepper sprayed. So there's no ref. Brock's gonna try something with the door. It's clearly not gonna work.
Yeah, gravity won't let that happen.
He's grabbing the chair. He's grabbing the table, and if I remember correctly, yup, he just bashes him with the table. So this is the end of the match. Honestly, it's getting towards the end. So I'm gonna make my statement on it known. This is the most BS way they could ever get out of getting the briefcase off of Braun without people getting super pissed off. Because, well, I won't let it tell it, or I'll let the match finish itself, but it's very annoying what happened. Like, it was cool for Lesnar to come back in the moment, but now with the logic switch coming on, it doesn't make sense. Know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, going for the F5. F5. Dude, they're both massive dudes.
Oh yeah. Donald Trump versus what's his face?
Do you want to remember his name? Brock Lesnar?
No, Donald Trump versus Braun.
Braun Strowman.
Yeah, because he looks like Donald.
The beast should be named Diablo after tonight. Good call, Michael. Shut up. Shut up! Oh, a UFC chant. Nice.
Oh yeah, I know it's off topic, but like, you don't have to get into it, but I am unfamiliar. What did Hulk Hogan say that was racist?
The N-word.
Oh, he shouted the N-word?
He didn't shout it. He was, remember how he had a sex tape leaked?
Yeah.
During the Gawker trial, apparently part of it was released where he said the N-word, talking about guys trying to sleep with his daughter, the rap guys trying to sleep with his daughter.
Oh.
And also he said, what did I say? I can't hear what they're saying. But I know they chant, this is bullcrap, this is BS,
Yeah.
at the end, and this honestly pissed me off. Because this is the end of the match. They just called it off. It's
Yeah.
Hell in a Cell. Both men can't continue. It's a no contest inside of Hell in a Cell. No disqualifications. No rules. Anything goes. But a double disqualification in the main event that leaves the crowd chanting, this is bullshit. And there's the logo. It's over. It's pretty much over. We get to watch this.
Oh, it's because they're being pampered.
Yeah, I watched a video from a YouTuber that was there, and it was, the crowd was upset.
Yeah, it's garbage.
Yeah, that was the ending of Hell in a Cell. It would have been a great way to end the show. Let me just do a quick search while we talk about it. So, what's your opinion on the main event?
Everything was really, 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 really fun and good. Like, nothing was bad until the end.
Yeah, the ending kind of soiled it on me, because what can you do with that?
Yeah.
Oh yes, Arachnaman. There are the 2 matches of Arachnaman, or the 1 match.
Yeah.
We can watch Arachnaman matches some other time. He was basically a Spider-Man clone that liked the Lakers.
Really?
Because he dressed up like the Lakers fan. Yeah. Dumb way to end the show. They pissed off the fans, and that's not what you should have done. Like, it would have made people mad if Strowman lost, because it was losing to Roman.
Mm-hmm.
And people don't like Roman as it is, but that was just a stupid way to do that. It was... Nobody looked good coming out of it. I don't know, the match itself, up to that point, was 4 stars, in my opinion. It's a really good match.
I can agree with that.
You're drinking all of my diet.
I'll have a tiny sip.
Okay.
You want some?
Yeah, well, I'm going to finish mine, and then I'm going to drink that tomorrow morning.
I still have some in here, never mind.
Yeah. That was the ending of the show. Really good matches. It was a really good show, honestly. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be a good show after SummerSlam, which was great.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't expecting 2 great shows in a row. But, sour ending. Bad way to end everything. The worst part about being human is we're hardwired to the last thing that we see. Like, you know what I mean? Where if we see something bad at the end, we're going to come with the takeaway that everything was crap.
Yeah.
Which is bad, which is not fair, because this show was great. It was honestly a really good match. But that ending. What can you say about that ending that hasn't been said?
True.
It's poo. It sucked. That's the worst I can say. But you know what? I want to leave on a happy note. So why not go to the land of WCW real quick?
Okay.
See how long this match is and watch the Arachnaman match.
I'm up for it.
Alright, watch Milestone. Let's watch
buddy.
this. It's gonna load real quick. We could cut it. Do we want to cut it? I don't care. Let's just keep talking. What are you gonna rate the main event?
No joke. I would say a 4.5 because that's how much I really, really, really like Strowman. For one thing, I thought they were really kicking each other down in a very entertaining manner.
It was a nice long brawl, but they kind of died. Right?
Yeah.
They died. What happened?
Yeah.
They were down for a good, 5 minutes. It was
literally.
stupidly long. It's like WrestleMania, I want to say it was 17, where... Oh, here comes Arachnaman!
Arachnaman!
I just saw him. Where is he? Oh, it's Jim Ross calling it, because it's WCW. Is that, Johnny B. Bad, Wildman Mark Romero?
I like the name, Johnny B. Bad.
Hey, we get to see him. We get to see him in 97, yay.
This is 97? Oh wait, no,
This is before 97.
I was gonna say, it kind of looks like it.
This is an Arachnaman match. Come on. There he is. Look at that.
Man.
Look at that purple and yellow suit.
I'm gonna kick
That's
Styles.
a copyright lawyer's wet dream.
Yeah. I'm gonna kick Styles off my list and put Arachnaman in his place. Just because
He's not big and sweaty, though.
I don't care. He's literally Spider-Man, but yellow and purple.
This is a,
like the Lakers.
Do we want to watch this whole match? It's kind of long. We're
How
coming
long
up.
is it?
I don't know.
It's up until the next
Longer than it should be.
Yeah.
You want to just say cut it?
It's like 10 minutes.
10 minutes? You want to just do it?
Yeah, I'll do it for 10 minutes.
Let's do some Arachnaman commentary.
Yeah.
Take our minds off the crappy ending.
If it was like almost an hour, I would...
No, it wouldn't be an hour. How would they drag out an hour-long Arachnaman match?
Because he's Arachnaman.
Johnny B. Bad and...
Do you know how long the Spider-Man movies are?
Yeah, but it's Arachnaman. It's not gonna be... That was a nice,
Yeah.
nice arm drags. They wouldn't be able to drag that out.
They have a lot of energy.
Johnny B. Bad... Oh, Arachnaman wants to tag in. Why is Johnny B. Bad wearing makeup?
I don't know.
It's weird.
Yeah, look at all their outfits. Like, even Arachnaman, he's just Spider-Man, but yellow and purple.
Yeah, exactly. He's a copyright lawyer's wet dream. It's amazing. It's amazing how they got off on paper. Okay, so, you know what, audience? You can join in on this conversation by listening to us. So we're getting this uploaded Wednesday.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to work our butts off on this. So between today and tomorrow, and before I want to say noon on Wednesday, like our normal time for upload.
Mm.
We want to have the thumbnail ready, video converted and ready to go up, it edited, which I can do, like, and stitch it together. I don't have an editing software normal like you do. But the basic thing that I used for the first podcast we did that we can't talk about anymore, and the first episode that we did for the show, we can do that. We should, if we have time, we should shoot a second thumbnail for better than the get in the freezer you.
Yeah.
Because that doesn't make any sense.
No, not really.
Oh, not really?
How about
Really?
instead of Hell in the Cell, it's Hell in the Freezer?
No, we already have the Hell in a Cell one. That's great.
I love Arachnaman's costume. I'm sorry.
It's something else.
It
that's
is
for sure.
so charming to me. Like it's literally just Spider-Man.
It is. So we have to think of a new thumbnail for In Your House Final Four. And then when we create our separation for that, we can start working on the other ones.
I see.
That's fine. So let's get those two up and ready to go. Those two thumbnails. Get this video that we're doing right now ready
Yeah.
to go up. Then we do everything else for everything else. And, yeah, because Get in the Freezer's not staying. We shouldn't do numbers on episode numbers.
No.
No, because I'll mark it each time, but we won't say it.
I see.
Or, I just don't like having it on the side, know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if we mess up our account, we just have two, like, number twos or whatever.
True.
If we wanted to do it like 1997 number one, we could do that, but no.
I see.
That's not worth it. We'll cut our number ones or whatever, and I'll keep it in the title description or in the title, but that'll be it.
Gotcha.
So we got that going for us.
And we should do a Let's Play of Donkey Kong Country because they kind of tag team each other in.
We shouldn't. Let's not. Let's stick to wrestling.
No, but
Scott Steiner, we're not talking about.
I forgot which one of them did it, but earlier in the match, one of them did a move from Donkey Kong 64 as their
I'm sure
attack.
they did.
They spun around with their fists out, like in Donkey Kong 64. I forgot which one of them did. I want to say it was Arachnaman who did that move. But...
Oh, you
Trying to be
who's
bad.
trying to be bad. I love you, Jim Ross. Call my life as a wrestler.
Oh, well, the ref just ripped them off.
Get off of there, you. Tagging Arachnaman, Johnny.
I don't know if it's just the style of it changed or the people playing now are different, but like these guys seem to have a lot more energy and they're a lot smoother when they're actually wrestling. Nowadays they just get hit, they lie down for 5 minutes, and they get up and hit each other and they lie down for 5 minutes.
Okay, so this is early 90s WCW.
Yeah.
So this was when wrestling was real stillish. Ish. Not to the point where it's like, oh, everyone knows it's fake. This was where everyone, like, it was tongue-in-cheek still.
I see.
But the wrestling was still, like, really good because it's WCW as opposed to WWF bullcrap.
Yeah.
Wait, is this Starcade? What is that? What did that banner say? I don't know what the heck that said. I would hope that this wasn't at Starcade. Arachnaman!
Arachnaman!
Get him. Oh, I see. It was WCW colors. They just accidentally made them like this. Spider-Man.
I'm gonna mod Spider-Man for PS4 to be Arachnaman instead.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say that's what you're going. That's for Halloween.
No, I'm gonna mod Spider-Man for the PS4, but make it Arachnaman instead. Or if there's a Spider-Man game on PC, it'll be easier for me to do.
Arachnaman.
Arachnaman. Oh.
That did say Starcade. Please tell me this wasn't a Starcade match. That had Arachnaman in it.
I like him better than normal Spider-Man.
Shut up.
He's cooler.
No, he isn't.
Peter Parker's a dweeb. You could smush him like a spider.
I hate you. It is Starcade.
Out came the goblin and knocked the spider out. Is there someone named like...
That reminds me, we gotta add the,
yeah.
We gotta add the part where I was playing some sweet ass. I just hit me with the stick.
Yeah, I got
Some
you
sweet
there.
pinball.
Oh yeah, Tobey
Thank you.
Maguire in it.
And I
So,
was making my Spider-Man jokes.
So we have Arachnaman.
Spider-Man.
Is there like a lime goblin he can fight?
Lime Goblin, no. Oh yeah, this was Brad
If
Armstrong.
there was a lime goblin.
Oh yeah, Arachnaman is Brad Armstrong under a mask. He was a great wrestler. Never got the chance to be himself though.
And a wrestler named Armstrong. That's just like Hulk Hogan's best movie, Mr. Nanny, where he played a character
Not
named
his
Sean
best.
Armstrong.
Not his best. We discussed it. It's either Santa with muscles or crap. What's the other one? See, these are just movies I'm gonna order on Amazon now. It's either Santa with muscles,
Suburban
or...
Commando.
No, that's terrible. What is it? I'm trying to think. It's No Holds Barred.
Oh yeah.
It's funny because he's who is the guy who did the Monday Night Football song?
Arachnaman.
No.
Honestly, I don't know.
All I know is that he was also racist, and it's funny because it's because they both said the N-word and Hogan's dancing to a song at one point during a fight. He's
Really?
dance fighting to a song by him. It's like how fitting.
Yeah. Well, all his movies suck because he's racist.
No. That didn't stop anyone from being bad.
Yeah, that doesn't stop people from enjoying the character.
Arachnaman.
The character Hulk Hogan.
Got that
That
verticality.
one kid screaming is driving me insane.
WCW Arachnaman theme?
There's this one kid who was like, like yelling at the camera. I'm like, stop it.
Huh.
No, Arachnaman, don't die! Lime Goblin.
Shut up.
Lime
Shut up.
Goblin.
Arachnaman trying to get to the ropes.
Or what about, Physician Octopus?
God, you're lucky the stick is only used for swearing. Otherwise, I'd be laying into you right now.
I'm gonna make all of these characters now.
Oh, I'm glad.
Instead of the lizard, it's a salamander.
Glad I showed you freaking Arachnaman now.
Arachnaman's my top 3. Oh my god.
God, you're human scum. When someone laughs at their own jokes, you know the joke isn't remotely funny. Well, some of my jokes are funny, so I don't know what's stopping.
That's different, though. You're not making faux Marvel villain wrestlers
Yeah, you don't say.
to combat Arachnaman.
I really hope this wasn't at Starrcade, but at the same time, I'm checking the Starrcade wiki pages
Yeah.
to see if Arachnaman was on them. Any of the shows.
I wish Arachnaman was still wrestling.
He's dead.
Oh, rest in peace, sir.
Rest in peace, Brad Armstrong, Arachnaman.
When did he die?
I don't want to look it up. It's sad.
Yeah, it is sad.
Arachnaman, Arachnaman.
The Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Ooh, Arachnaman did a good move.
He did a move.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Arachnaman, Arachnaman.
Ooh. No! I'm sorry, I don't like this match anymore. Arachnaman lost.
You okay?
No.
Do I need to hit you with the stick?
Arachnaman lost. I didn't swear.
I know, but I just want to hit you with the stick.
Arachnaman lost.
Alright, that was, it was Starcade.
Yeah, it was.
What year is this?
That logo was there.
Oh, yeah, it's a Starcade. Nice suplex, though.
No, but
We weren't calling the match at all. You were just... you would shut up about Arachnaman.
Precision Octopus.
Shut the heck up. I'm going to hit you
I know.
so hard with this stupid stick. I'm going to wrap it around your skull.
What was I gonna say? Arachnaman kind of reminds me of Deadpool. You know how Deadpool's like a ripoff of Deathstroke?
91. Starcade Battle Bowl 1991. Okay. Yes. Alright, so let's wrap this crap up.
Rap.
Oh, there's my stepdad. Hi through the window. Alright, so that was Hell in a Cell and an Arachnaman match.
Yeah.
Thank you all for listening. Our next show should be coming out Sunday. This is coming out 9/26/18. It's my birthday.
It's my birthday.
I can't do a Gollum right now. But I can do a Macho Man to sign us off. Oh yeah, brother. I give up. I was going Hogan and Savage at the same time. Okay, well, thank you all for listening. Once again,
Can
I'm
I do
Mike.
Braun to sign out?
You want to do Braun? Okay.
To sign out, yeah.
Yeah, go.
Stay out, you burn!
Wow, I hope you put a warning for our headphone users, except they won't pay attention to the video.
Oh, yeah.
Because they'll be using their headphones and not watching, because it's a podcast.
That's true.
So you just deafened a bunch of people. I hope you're proud. You just
Sorry.
cost us so many viewers. Alright, I'm Mike, and
I'm Jesuit Matt.
the stick's in my hand.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, we're just wrapping up. Thank you for interrupting our video! Hi, I'm Mike, and he's Matt. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day, y'all. Run.